Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome back to Color Carpet Time. This is the time of day we gather around a big color carpet here at school, and we learn about letters and the sounds they make and the words that we can create with them and a whole bunch of other stuff. We got a lot to do today. Let's get started. So first, I'm going to give you a word, and I'm going to give you a sound to add to the beginning of that word. Okay? So rip. Rip is your word, and I want you to add t to the beginning of rip. What do you get? Rip, trip. See how that works? We're just going to do a couple of these, okay? This one is rag. Rag, and you're going to add b to the beginning of rag. And you get brag. Brag. Good. Next up. Rain. Rain is your word. Please add a d to the beginning of rain. And you get drain. Good. Excellent. Just like that. So we're just adding sounds to the beginning and it's making a completely different word. That jacket looks very familiar. Is that Mrs. Duck? No, it's me, Mr. Fox. And I borrowed Mrs. Duck's jacket for Halloween. How do I look, boys and girls? Do I look pretty cool or what? Alright, well, I better return this back to Mrs. Duck. She doesn't really know that I borrowed it. Mr. Fox, that's not the... we really shouldn't borrow things without asking, right? Okay, so we have been practicing these blends. CR, like in crab. DR, like in drill. And BR, like in brick. Well, I had a few of you send in some examples that we're going to share right now. CR, BR, DR. And first up we had Emmett, and he came up with brave and drive and crow. Nicely done, Emmett. Now we have Anara, and she came up with brim, and she came up with drink, and cricket. Now you might hear crickets outside like at night, but did you know that there's a game very popular around the world called cricket? It's kind of like baseball, right? Similar in some ways. Alright, and finally Riley came up with crib. Excellent. And brown. And drop. Excellent job. Good job by Emmett, Ainara, and Riley. Excellent. You're giving all these examples and help to your classmates. Thank you very much once again. Alright, so we want to go back and look at just a couple words really quickly. And this is it's a review, right, of some short vowels that we practice. I'm just going to do a quick review because we want to keep them in our head. When we don't use things, sometimes it tends to get stuck in the back and we kind of forget. So let's go back and review cup. We've got our short U sound, right? It makes the sound, like in umbrella. Umbrella. Now we have here hen, and we're looking at that short E, and it makes the just like in elephant. Elephant. And we have mop, which has our short O, which makes the mop. See, it has that ah. Now we're going to do a little bit of work with those today in our orange workbook. All right, and I'll get to you those pages in just a few, but I want to make sure that we had time for another guest. Somebody else said they came by and said they wanted to say hello, and this is Mr. Rabbit. Now, Mr. Rabbit, what are you going to be for Halloween? Mr. T, it is me, Super Monkey. Super Monkey, I didn't recognize you wearing rabbit ears. Why, yes, Mr. T, it is Halloween. That's very true. It is Halloween. and it's Halloween. Well, you look wonderful. What are you here to do? I just wanted to say Happy Halloween to all the boys and girls, but now must go do some good deeds because I am a superhero. And he's out of here. And he's way out of here. He's very fast. All those superheroes are so fast. How do they do it? How do they do? Red! Red, what are you doing here? I'm not Red. I'm a unicorn. Oh, I'm sorry. You just looked like my friend Red, but hello, Mrs. Unicorn? Yes, Mrs. Unicorn. Well, it's very nice to meet you. What is it? I'm not really Mrs. Unicorn. It's me, Red. Red, I thought so. These costumes are really throwing me off. Well, yes. Boys and girls, I wanted to say Happy Halloween to you. I hope you have a wonderful time. I'll see you later. And Red is on too. Excellent. Okay, so I think, boys and girls, that we are... Oh, you know what? I almost forgot one thing. I'd like for you to write your spelling words 3 times each, rainbow writing. I almost forgot that. How could I almost forget that? Now, I think now that we've got our homework, we've got our blends, that's it, right? Right? Is there anything else that we need to be doing? I don't think so. I don't think we have anything else. What is that? What is that? Alright, let's get to it. I knew it. We are here for our Thursday Mrs. Duck Sight Word Challenge. Boys and girls, let's go. Ready, Mrs. Duck? Yes, I am Count Duckula. Count Duckula? Yes, blah, blah, Count Duckula, blah. Okay, alright, here we go. An. Okay, very nice. That was quick. Boys and girls, be ready. Use. Excellent. Your. Excellent. Can. Said. Good. Boy, oh boy. Okay, last one. This challenge is tough. There. That is correct. Boys and girls, I'm sure you did awesome. Mrs. Duck, Count Duckula, thank you for joining us today. Bah, it was my pleasure. Blah, blah, blah. I am a vampire. Blah, blah, blah. That's very wonderful, Mrs. Count Duckula. But we have to sign off. You want to say goodbye for us? Yes. Boys and girls, please have a wonderful Halloween, and we will see you very soon. Blah, 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 blah.